What on earth are the police and our politicians playing at? Why are there still a load of these Just Stop Oil and Extinction Rebellion menaces at no less than 10 locations? The police have had all day to get this lot nicked. They've managed to grind sites to a halt near Heathrow Airport, Southampton, Essex, Hemel Hempstead, Warwickshire, Tamworth. There have been apparently just 19 arrests. Why are the human rights of these warped public annoyances worth more than the right of a frail elderly lady to heat her house? They've said they're going to be there until the government just stops oil. Well, it won't, will it? So they've said they're going to be there for a long time. Get them lifted. ExxonMobil has been forced to halt operations at 3 sites. Today is the bleakest day for our personal finances since 1973. It's the bleakest day in my entire lifetime. And in no small part, these eco-nutters are to blame. Somehow they managed to get our politicians to bow down to their demands and introduce huge costs to our daily lives to pursue a net zero, big green agenda that won't work, isn't being bought into by some of the world's largest polluters, and we haven't got the technology to fulfil. So we're off to a great start, aren't we? I've said it before, I'll say it again. This lot are, in my view, domestic terrorists. The definition of terrorism from our Crown Prosecution Service includes creating a serious risk to the health or safety of the public or a section of the public. Well, they are, aren't they? They're contributing to people potentially freezing to death in their own homes. And I'm sorry, but they're not all there in their head, some of this lot. Have a look at this.
I can hear you're getting emotional.
Sorry.
How are you actually feeling today? What are the emotions that are going through your mind?
I am so frightened, and I don't know how we're not all... It's like, don't look up. I don't know how we're not all panicking. Our children might not get to live to 30. If there's climate breakdown, our children might not live to 30 because there won't be a habitable planet anymore, and people don't understand. We have to stop oil, or we're going to endanger the future of humankind. So David King, who was the chief scientific advisor to the government, said we need to stop oil now.
Bah! That's not normal, is it? It's not normal. The abject hysteria. She's bought into a death cult, you know. Goodness only knows what she'll be telling her child. Hey, you'll be dead before you're 30. The candles on every birthday cake aren't blown out, are they? They're just extinguished by the floods of her child's tears as they realise they're edging closer to the big 3-0 and their inevitable death. If you're sat at home now wearing several layers in your own front room, wondering how you're going to deal with your household bills going up 54%, I'm sure you'll be comforted to know that your MP is absolutely fine. They've had a £2,200 pay rise. That'll take the edge off the cost of living crisis, won't it? I've got an idea for you, OK? Hear me out. Now, I'm not encouraging you to break the law, OK? You know. Have you thought about just not paying it? Check out what this economic expert told me earlier today. Is there not another option? Potentially people just won't pay en masse.
OK. And do you know what? That is perfectly sensible, because I can remember to around about, what was it, the year 2000 or so, when you had the fuel strike. People were not paying for the, at that time, I think it had gone up to £1.30 a litre. And of course, Gordon Brown's government radically altered its taxation on fuel.